Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome to my beauty stash. Thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You know the drill, guys. Make sure you click on that subscribe button and ring that bell so that you're notified every time I have a new video upload. Today, we are going to be doing a review and 12-hour wear test of the new Fenty Hydrating Foundation. I have been a fan of Fenty Beauty ever since Rihanna released this line. I love the products that she has created, and you can really tell she pays attention to every single detail, and she really includes everybody in this beauty brand. Now, let's get started with this foundation. Alright, so today I'm really excited to be trying out the new Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. I picked this up yesterday at Sephora. This foundation retails for $35 and you get 1.08 ounces. This foundation also comes in 50 different shades. Now I know this foundation is formulated specifically for normal to dry skin types. I have a normal to oily skin type, but I love a lot of the products that Fenty releases, and you know me, I love trying new foundations. So I want to see how this Fenty Hydrating Foundation is going to work, is going to lay on my skin and wear throughout the day, because we're going to go a full 12 hours with this one. I wanted to see how it's going to work for my normal to oily skin. I'm going to be using almost all Fenty products for the look that I am going to create today. So I have my Fenty setting powder here. I have Fenty concealer. The only thing that I don't have from Fenty is the eyeliner, which I'm not going to wear eyeliner today. I don't have a mascara. I don't believe they have mascara either. And I don't have a setting spray, but I have, and a blush. I don't have a blush. So I have pretty much everything I need to get a full face of Fenty today, and I'm so excited to be bringing you this new Fenty Hydrating Foundation. Before we begin, let me give you some specifics on this new foundation. This is a hydrating long wear foundation that delivers comfortable medium to full coverage in a natural finish, perfect for normal to dry skin. It comes in a liquid form and has grape seed oil. This product is also cruelty-free, provides long-lasting coverage and hydration in 50 shades. I picked up the shade 140. Now, let's go ahead and start applying. For primer today, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Pro Filt'r primer. Okay, now that that's on, let's go ahead and try out this foundation. I'm so excited to get a pump. So I'm going to start with my usual 2 pumps. Now, let's start bouncing. Alright, so this is one side of my face done. And then this one does not have anything. So I used almost both pumps. I still feel like I need to build it up a little bit more for the extra coverage, but let me go ahead and use what I have here to do the rest of my face. And I know it's not going to be enough, so I'm going to end up pumping out 2 more. Okay, so this is with the 4 pumps of the Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation. I think it's a great color match. I did get color matched when I bought the first foundation. I went in store and the sales associate there at Sephora, she helped me with it, and we determined that I was in shade 140, so I've just always stuck with that shade. However, when I went to purchase the concealer, I did go down, this one's in shade 120. I think it is laying fairly well on the skin. It doesn't feel too hydrating. You know, I think I expected it to feel a little bit more moisturizing, and it doesn't. It actually kind of feels a little bit mattifying too. I know my skin doesn't look completely matte. There is a nice soft little glow to it, but I'm liking the way it's looking. I like the way it pressed into the skin, and it did a good job building up. It did a good job with the coverage. I would say it's bordering on full coverage right now, probably just a little bit more medium, but it looks nice and it blended out really, really well. So let me go ahead and do the rest of my face. And of course, I will be going in with the Fenty Pro Filt'r Concealer. And again, I am in shade 120. The next thing I'm going to do is set down the concealer, and I'll be going in with the Fenty Pro Filt'r Setting Powder, and I'm in the shade Butter. Really making sure I powder down my nose. This is the area that I get the most oily and the quickest. I'm going to take what's left in here, and I'm going to use that to go ahead and set the rest of my face. Now I'm going to lock everything in place and help everything mesh well together, and I'll be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist for that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at the skin. I do see that right here in my problem area, it is starting to cake up a little bit, and that was likely due to the powder mixed with this foundation. It's just not sitting the way it's supposed to. If you kind of see right here, it's already breaking up right here, and that is my problem area. That's where foundation tends to break up and cake up on me throughout the day, but everywhere else it seems to be doing just fine. But yeah, that's unfortunate for me. When foundation starts to do that, it just means that the powder and the foundation are not mixing well together, and both of the products that I used are Fenty products, so you would think that they go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. Just because two products are of the same brand doesn't mean they're going to be exact complements for each other. Sometimes it's just trial and error. You have to see what works. So I'm hoping that this will calm down a little bit throughout the day. Once my natural oils start to come through, it'll kind of make that go away a little bit, but everywhere else it is laying just fine. The next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is bronze up the skin, and I have the Fenty bronzer, and I have it in the shade Shady Biz. So we're going to actually use this in two ways. I'm going to first go in with this as my bronzer. This is such a good bronzer because it allows you just to build it up and get that perfect amount of color, of glow, bronziness that you want on your face. And I'm just going to go over with that with my damp beauty blender. I'm going to contour my nose just a little bit with this. Now I'm going to get the brush I use for powder and just kind of tap over that. Since I don't have a Fenty blush, I'm going to go in with a Milani blush, and this is the Petal blush, and this is the one that's in the shade Coral Cove. For my highlighter, I do have a Fenty highlighter. I have actually a few of them, but I'm going to use Hustler Baby. And this is the mini version. This is what it looks like. Buster is here, as you can hear. Buster, come over here. Where are you? Alright, so I want to go ahead and do a check-in time for the foundation, and it is 7:20 right now. So we are going to keep this on for 12 hours today. So we'll say that about 7 o'clock, I guess, that was probably when I laid down the foundation. We'll say that 7 o'clock is going to be the 12-hour check-in time. So I will be doing periodic check-ins with you guys throughout the day. Let me now go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and then I'll be back to finish up the rest of the face. Alright, now that I have my eyebrows done, I'm going to go ahead and start my eye look, and it's going to be a very, very simple eye look. I'm going to go back in with the Fenty bronzer in the shade Shady Biz, And I'm going to run that through my crease, my transition area. Now I'm going to run that along my lower lash line as well. Now on my eyelid, I'm going to go in with Trophy Wife. This is the gold highlighter. I'm going to place that on my eyelid. I am going to wet my brush. I'm also going to bring that down to the lower lash line, the inner corner. Now I'm going to go back in with the bronzer, just kind of intensify that more, a little bit more. That's it for the eye look. Now I'm going to apply some mascara. I don't think Fenty has any mascara, so I'm just going to use one of the ones I've gotten in my BoxyCharm. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is line my lips, and I have an LA Girl Ultimate Lip Liner here. And then I'm going to go in with some Fenty gloss. I'm going to use the little gloss bomb, and this one is in the shade Fenty Glow. To lock everything in place, I'm going to go in with the Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. Alright, so let's take one final look at the skin. I think it looks nice. It's still doing the little caking bit right in here, but it's not too bad. I mean, I've had worse, but that really is disappointing that it's doing that there. It's more so on this side than it is on this side, but hopefully that will kind of subside as we go throughout the day. But I think the skin looks nice. I think this is a nice, quick, simple, easy, get out the door and go look. Majority of the products are from Fenty. I will be doing check-ins every 3 hours on this new Fenty Hydrating Foundation, so I will see you guys a little bit later. Hey guys, so this is my 3-hour check-in with the Fenty Hydrating Foundation, and I think so far we are looking good. I am not getting oily. I'm not really that shiny. It is looking really nice on my skin. The only complaint that I do have is that it has settled just a little bit in my smile lines right there, and then that initial cakiness that I got. But that seems to be kind of, you know, fading away as the day goes. I know it kind of will once my oils start to come through. It'll start to take some of that away. But so far, I like it. I think it's wearing nicely. It feels nice on my skin. The shade match was on point. So I will be back in another 3 hours with my 6-hour check-in of the Fenty Hydrating Foundation. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so this is my 6-hour check-in with the new Fenty Hydration Foundation, and it is not looking good at all, guys. It has really caked up on me all through my mouth, especially right here around my nose. I am oily. What I'm going to try and do is powder it down a little bit. I know I usually don't do that with my foundation reviews, but I do have the Fenty Beauty, the blotting powder. I'm gonna kind of just touch up on that and see if it helps it wear a little bit better. So I will do that and be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and blotted. I put that, that blotting powder on, and it still looks cakey. You know, my forehead didn't get that bad. It's just really like from my eyes on down that it's really not been sitting well on my skin at all, guys. I know this is meant for normal to dry skin, and I have normal to oily skin, but I just wanted to see how it would work on my skin type, because you never know. I mean, us oily skin girls, we want hydration too. So for sure, I like the first Pro Filt'r foundation. I like that matte foundation. That works well for me, but this one is not working well on my skin, and it has been already 6 hours. So I'll see when I get out of work. I'll see how it's looking, and that'll be my 9-hour check-in, and we'll go from there. So hope you guys are having a great day or night. Stay safe, have fun, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so this is my 9-hour check-in with the new Fenty Hydrating Foundation, and I don't like this at all. It has really settled pretty much on all of my skin. You can see that I'm wearing foundation. It's very obvious. It's even started to cake up in through here, around my chin. It's breaking apart. So yeah, I'm not liking this at all. I don't know if it was the powder and primer combo, but I'm not even liking the way the concealer looks under my eyes. I don't know. It's something is not working on my skin today. The one thing that I will give it is after I used the Fenty, the blotting powder, that really did help to take away some of the excess oil I had going on my nose and on my forehead. And it's kind of kept my oils away. So I do like that it responded well to the powder. But I'm really just not liking the way it is sitting on my skin. But really, for a hydrating foundation, it's not even making me that oily, you know, not like what I think I was expecting. So that's surprising, and that's on the good side of things. But I'm still gonna wear this for 12 hours. I'm gonna have it on for at least another 3 hours, if not a little bit longer. But I will be back to do my 12-hour check-in with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so it has now been 12 hours that I have been wearing the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Hydrating Foundation, and unfortunately, it has not worked for my skin. And I know that this foundation is meant for normal to dry skin. I have normal to oily skin, so I can understand why it didn't work. I just love to try different foundations, and even though a foundation says it's meant for one skin type, you never know. It could end up working for your skin. It's just trial and error, guys, and that's the beauty of makeup. We get to play with it, and we get to see what works, and we get to see what doesn't. So unfortunately, this is getting a no from me because I have normal to oily skin. Now, for my normal to dry skin friends out there, I think this is something that you should try. Go to Sephora, ask for a sample of it, see how you like it, see how it wears, and then you can decide if this is going to be a purchase for you. Tomorrow, I do want to try mixing this foundation with the first Fenty foundation, the matte foundation, and I want to see what that does. I also want to try wearing a different primer. I'm going to go back to my Cover FX Gripping Primer, and I'm going to also try a different setting powder because I think it's the setting powder, the Fenty Pro Filt'r setting powder, that just didn't work, seem to work with this foundation. So I'm going to try different things. I'm not going to give up on it just yet. Fenty is one of my favorite brands, and I really love the company, the products that Rihanna has produced in this line. So I'm going to give it another shot tomorrow, and we'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. But I am going to leave you guys here. I am ready to take off my makeup. I have some more videos to edit, and I will see you guys back here real soon. You know the drill, guys. Have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink your water, and I'll see y'all later.